The first thing that every 3D artist should know, including you, is knowing how to post-process your renders. I'm tired of seeing new artists working hours on their work to then just post it raw. Like you're just this close to making your work actually stand out, but just doing a little bit of color grading, adding a little bit of film grain, some glow and other shit, and you just post it raw? So if you're a 3D artist, I highly advise you to learn a software like Photoshop, DaVinci, or After Effects. The second thing is knowing how to ask for constructive feedback. When sending your demo render for feedback, make sure that you include honest feedback in your message, because by default, people do not want to hurt other people's feelings. But this way, you give them the freedom to write down what they actually think. And if you want them to be even more brutally honest, just ask them to roast your render, if you think you can handle it. Now when you actually receive the feedback, it is usually something like this. It looks pretty good. Then they introduce the problem, but the floor is a bit off. And after that, they give their solution. Maybe change the material. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is that the first part is usually always right, since the human eye is generally pretty good at picking up flaws. But the solution that they give may not be the answer to the problem, since not everyone knows what they're talking about. So that is your responsibility as the artist to find that solution. Which brings us to the next thing that y'all should know, and that is the basics of hard surface and organic modeling. I'm not telling you to make a mech, nor I'm telling you to auto farm like Patrick 40. Every day there comes a new way to model. Procedural modeling, 3D scanning, even AI models. But at the end of the day, there comes a point where you need to know how to model something by hand. The next thing is knowing how to keep yourself inspired and knowing what inspires you. Some artists get inspired from books, others from movies, and not to mention, personally, I like watching movies and shows, as well as listening to music, and also exploring Pinterest. I know a lot of people are against Pinterest for various reasons, but personally, I just like it. Another thing that a lot of 3D artists still don't know how to do, which they should, is knowing how to optimize their projects. This goes for both your scene and your render settings. So here are some things that I often do. When adding textures, try to start with lower resolutions, and after you're done with your scene, then you can start increasing the resolution. For meshes with really high poly count, use the decimate modifier to lower that poly count. When rendering, use adaptive sampling, and also turn on persistent data. And for the love of God, you do not need 60 FPS, bro. Honestly, it's a pretty big topic and there are tons of videos on it. Therefore, I just can't go through them all in this video. Number 6 is knowing the basics of color theory.
God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Now look, I don't mean you have to get all nerdy and learn about color psychology and all that bullshit. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. What you need to know is what kind of colors work good together, what are the colors of different aesthetics, and how to convey a feeling through color. And you learn that through looking at good art, and also watching YouTube videos. And the last thing that every 3D artist should know is composition. Probably every time you hear the word composition, you might think of these charts. And although they're not wrong, they're just ass. Because composition is way more than just a chart. It's about visual weight. It's about guiding the eye to what's important. A chart just simply can't apply to every idea. For learning more about composition, I highly recommend watching this video from Blender Guru. And after you finish that one, you can take a look at the CG cinematography book by Chris Prejean. I honestly wanted to gatekeep this one, but you know, you shouldn't gatekeep knowledge. So yeah, you're welcome. And with that said, thanks for watching, bye, see ya.